In 2025, Africa's credit outlook is set to be shaped by significant shifts, both globally and domestically. Change in leadership in the United States and evolving tariff policies, combined with some key African election outcomes, will shape sovereign risk, debt sustainability, and investor sentiment on the continent going forward. Over the past few years, sovereign credit, particularly in Africa, demonstrated relative stability and consistency. However, US President Donald Trump's sweeping tariffs, announced on the 2nd of April, but now delayed, have shaken this trend. Elevated concerns of a trade war and a global recession have sparked extreme volatility across global markets, as major economies, such as China, signal retaliation to Trump's policies. Commodity markets, which are vital for African economic performance, have experienced a major slump amidst growing uncertainty about how the situation will unfold. Given the existing high interest rates attached to African sovereign debt, increased global volatility in the current climate has pushed yields up even further, raising borrowing costs. This is likely to translate into a narrowing pool of financing sources for emerging markets, particularly African sovereigns, as risk appetite shrinks. African countries headed towards elections may face heightened challenges in accessing credit, as international creditors and bondholders typically demand higher risk premiums to offset election-related political risks. While these risks are not unique to Africa, existing perceptions of high political instability on the continent amplify the impact of elections on sovereign borrowing costs and debt sustainability dynamics. The current market shake-ups and global uncertainties will leave less room for fiscal slippages in African countries that we usually see during elections. As such, African sovereigns will be under increased pressure from creditors to demonstrate commitment to fiscal consolidation and proactive management of major external debt repayments in order to keep credit lines open over the coming months. Nevertheless, the unraveling of global trade dynamics will present African countries with a unique opportunity to diversify their pools of liquidity, particularly deepening economic cooperation with emerging partners across the continent itself, as well as Asia and the Middle East.